Zomato, as we said earlier, they're looking to raise some money, but the street is a little bit confused. Why do they want to raise money when they have 10,000 crores of cash? Karan, the Senior Vice President Research Analyst at Elara, joins us on the show. Hi, Karan. Good morning and good to see you. When people are baffled, why do you think they want to do this fundraise?
I think we are also quite confused in terms of why do they want to do that. I think the possible reasons in terms of the investments that could pan out over the next 2 to 3 years, as we see, is that one is, of course, the investments into the quick commerce business beyond metro markets to really create this category and scale up. Maybe invest into inventory, high value inventory in the quick commerce side because new verticals are opening up. Third could be a potential inorganic acquisition, but I think with Paytm right now they've already paid 2,000 crores. I think that's also largely done for now. A fourth possible reason could be investment into marketing, and even that is not more than 1,400 crores in terms of annual run rate. And as time moves by, the free cash flow of the company will also grow. So this company makes close to 110-120% of FCF versus EBITDA as a conversion, and the EBITDA number is going to about 3 to 4 times over the next 3 years. So that's the kind of multiplication effect we are seeing because of better margins in food and Blinkit being at quick commerce. So it's quite astonishing in terms of why they're going to raise capital, but we'll wait and wait, in terms of what the management has to say here.
Marketing, advertising could be one, but you don't need so much cash for that. One could be Blinkit expansion. And what about acquisition? Are there any potential, acquisition candidates out there in the market which they could be interested in? Or are there white spaces that they may be targeting, which they've hinted about earlier? And to fructify those plans, the company needs cash now?
So I think, they've got close to 10,000 crores of cash, even after we assume that 2,000 crores is being paid, to Paytm. I think 10,000 crores is more than sufficient to take care of the reasons which I just pointed out in terms of marketing and quick commerce and expansion and so on and so forth. And this number will only increase from here on because they will generate, more than 1,000 crores of free cash flow in FY25, and that number will also go 2.5-3 times over the next 2 years. In terms of acquisitions, I think, food was a very different proposition wherein they had smaller targets, they had smaller companies where, each of them could acquire. Zomato and Swiggy both have done acquisitions in the past in food business to consolidate. I think, unfortunately, if you look at the quick commerce side, there are not enough opportunities for any kind of acquisition, right? Because if you look at most of the players right now, except for Zepto, each of them is a large conglomerate. Now, if you take here in the case of Big Basket, if you take in terms of Flipkart, Amazon wanting to come into this space, I don't think any of them have any scope of potentially inorganic acquisition or something of that sort. So we'll have to wait and watch in terms of why they would want to raise this kind of a capital. Maybe the Swiggy IPO is just around the corner, and the investor interest is very, very high right now in terms of investing into these high growth companies, and they haven't raised any kind of money whatsoever since their IPO, in fact, in 2021. As per what I was reading. So I think they would want to take advantage of the situation in the best possible manner and probably, just create a cash pool for some future inorganic plans or some acquisition plans.
Karan, we'll know. And we're trying to, of course, reach out to the company as well, and we'll try and speak with them about some of this. But good perspective, Karan. Thanks for joining us for that quick one. Appreciate it here on CNBC-TV18. We'll take